then
but it
that's
was
that.
once.
But see, that's the thing. I would say honestly, you have the VODs to go back and study the loss. Like, don't get me wrong.
Oh, yeah,
So for,
I do.
And you
Every
never
time.
want to play the same matchup every damn time you come out to a tournament. But it's like, what are you gonna do, man? Like, what are you actually gonna do? You can't change it. It's like, if you don't like it, then don't compete. Now, I'm not saying I'm not saying you personally, bro. Like,
Right.
I got nothing against you. That's my mentality when it comes to the game, because it's like, yeah, it could be a frustration, but if you don't like it, don't play the game. Like,
Yep.
this
I
is
agree
how
with
it goes. Now, Tom here on Pikachu. This is
Yeah.
I've never seen Tom's Pikachu, and I hate to be calling him Tom now that he goes by Swagman apparently, but that's who I knew him as from what's it called, from Howl Havoc and other tournaments. So
Right.
I'm wondering if this is maybe a trying to counterpick, because I'm sure he probably knows who Anthony means. I've actually never seen this player either.
Yeah, Anthony is a Cloud player. He's very he runs at you. Like I have a couple of games experience with him, and he's very I'm gonna run at you, and you're gonna deal with it because I have a giant sword. Which works a lot of the time, but if you're aware of it and you have the mentality and the patience to get around it, then usually he struggles. So we'll see what Tom does, and I think Tom is going by Tom because of his in-game tag.
For sure. This is the thing. I think right here is where we're gonna see Anthony.
Oh no, he didn't make it.
Yeah, that's Cloud Syndrome in a nutshell. I mean, you get off stage, a character like Pikachu is an absolute demon off stage. And so I think if you're Tom here, you just want to try to go for combos, not so much for damage, but for positioning's sake, where you're getting Anthony off stage and you can just, clip the wings early, because that's often your best bet versus a character like Cloud with a comeback mechanic and one who struggles so severely off stage.
What an up smash.
But yeah, that's a great option there for Cloud, and I think that's one of the best things about the not recent, but semi-recent buff that Cloud received, is that up smash being so quick as it is right now. Really just creates another great out of shield option where up B might not be the best punish. If you can get the up smash, then take it,
Yeah, for a while he actually wouldn't go for that kind of punish. Like he would land with Bear on shield and never punish the rising aerial. And I'm like, if they're trying to cross you up smash is a perfect punish because it hits in front and above you. So it's a free kill, and I'm glad to see that he's starting to actually implement that into his game. And good climb hazard right there on that back air.
For sure. When you say climb hazard, is that?
That's his up B.
That's the
That's the name of the up B.
I legitimately, you learn something new every day, right?
Finishing touch misses. Oh, no.
Looking for a roll there. Kind of go for some swag. I think that a neutral B at ledge probably would have been the safer, more consistent play. But sometimes you feel a play, and if you get it, it's like, whew, that was a good payoff. So I kind of understand wanting to go for that. But we're seeing Tom. He's clawing this back for sure. Definitely had a deficit here to start, but he's making Anthony work for it. So
yes, he is. And I mean, right now, like until Tom gets a little more percent onto Anthony, Anthony's in trouble because I expect some kind of like back air shenanigans, gimping Cloud, or maybe not anymore because he's at like 30.
Sure, but I think if you're Tom,
oh my god,
deleted. I was gonna say, I think if you're Tom, you gotta get a little. You need to let off the gas on the aerials because that up B or that hazard climb. Thank you, sir. It's such a great option out of shield to the point where Pikachu's got these really really safe fast aerials, but if you're just kind of throwing them around and not spacing them properly or not timing them properly, I mean, Cloud is more than capable of punishing that, and I think that's kind of what we saw there towards the end where he was able to just kind of get Pikachu off of him and punish that landing aerial with an up smash. So
yeah, that was really good awareness from Anthony. I think Tom is gonna probably switch here. I don't see him going Pikachu a second game.
Right.
I think the Pikachu was a data collection character, but I don't think Anthony has any secondaries. So if that was the play, then I expect some good adjustments here from Tom. Oh, Crom? Okay. I've never seen Crom.
I have seen Tom's Crom once. One time. I don't even ask me where it was at. I think it was maybe at a Howl Havoc. I don't remember seeing it ever again. But he right now looks like he's saying this is the play. So we're gonna be going here to Town and City for game number 2. Really curious to see, what Tom's thought process is in busting this character out.
I think he wants to hold advantage a little bit stronger. Like, I mean, he's got these disjoints with Crom, and he can kill super early on Town and City.
Mm-hmm.
And Crom is that character where he's either in advantage or he's in disadvantage. There's neutrals non-existent. At least that's how a lot of top Crom players play.
Right.
It feels. Oh, limit's up. I was expecting a cross slash there, but all right.
I kind of was too, but it looks like Anthony's being very patient with his.
There it
and
is.
I like that they're really just like waiting out on that shield and then kind of throwing it out to the point where, okay, even if I hit your shield, one of these hits is gonna break through and hit you. So I think that's a really smart usage of the side B there. So right now though, Tom's just in a really awful position. Crom off stage is almost as bad as Cloud off stage. So
Yep. And that back air is meaty.
For sure. And I'm wondering if maybe Tom isn't confident in the Pokemon Trainer matchup, and maybe that's why we're seeing him kind of test out these different options that he has in his toolkit.
I feel like Trainer would do pretty well against Cloud, especially Ivysaur. Yeah,
for sure. Side B gonna get punished here by uppy at a shield. And it's I like that though. I like that though. Oftentimes it feels impossible to punish the Cloud side because it's just so fast and active, but he actually managed to sneak in a down tilt and from that able to get a tech chase smash attack and seal the first stock for himself. So not out of it is Tom, but he's got some room to make up for because very soon here limit is going to be online for Anthony. So
Cloud's cross slash is minus 24 on shield, and then the limit's minus 12. So I think people just forget that it's not the best on shield.
Honestly, do what it is for me. I just forget that it's got 4 hits, and then I let down shield for 1 of the hits, and then I'm a sad boy.
Or something I saw the other day, I forget who posted it, but they said against multi-hits, what you do is you time a spot dodge before the last hit's supposed to come out. And you can do it against cross slash, you can do it against yank up B, tank up B, but then you spot dodge the final hit, you're in spot dodge cancel time now, and you get an even stronger punish.
Oh,
so I think people just need to start doing that more, and Tom going a little too deep. And
that's a great point you make, because I personally actually for some reason just vehemently struggle with the Cloud matchup, so I'm gonna make sure I keep that piece of information in mind. And meanwhile, Tom here has been evening things up, so I would say this is a lot closer of a game than we saw in game 1. Maybe attributed to the map, maybe attributed to the character.
That, and it seems like as soon as Tom messes up, he immediately fixes his mistake. Like with Pikachu, he couldn't really do that because Pikachu, unless you have those setups down pat, you're gonna have trouble getting those kills. But Crom, his sword is dummy strong, and he's getting these easy F tilts at ledge.
Really, really surprised that up smash there from Anthony did not connect.
So many jabs.
Good awareness there to go for the patented hazard climber to get that jab pressure off of himself, and it's looking tough because again, very soon limit will be online, and basically any powered up special move will be able to seal the stock for Anthony. So if you're Tom here, I think you really need to be really mindful of your spacing and really, really think about the options you choose. But that jump is going to get called out with the neutral B, and that's going to be the end of game number 2.
Score update, Cages!
So it looks like we're here at the end of our lag test according to the score update. Oh, just kidding. It is 2-0 now.
Yep. Cork even said it in chat.
Spot that just lets you lets to punish Ike up B with something like Bowser F smash.
Yep.
You mean the on the way back down with the up B?
Yeah, on the way back down, you spot dodge before they land, and then you have all the frames in the world to do whatever you want.
Yo, that's broken actually.
It's fantastic. People forget to spot dodge multi hits. I mean, everyone forgot that you can do that. It's 2021, guys. Let's spot dodge multi hits.
Crazy. Some serious revelations are being made, and it looks like I wouldn't be surprised if we saw another character switch here from Tom. Maybe he feels confident in the Crom. Definitely a map switch, I think.
Trainer against Sephiroth!
Oh, well, okay. This is not what I expected.
Anthony says, "I've got 2 games to work with. I'm gonna practice my pocket Sephiroth. I'm gonna go all West Side Story on this Squirtle's ass."
Looks like your game number 3 is going to be here on PS2, and I'm happy to see Tom's Pokemon Trainer come back out. I always felt like this was probably their strongest character, and so I'm very excited to see what improvements have been made in the time that has passed since before quarantine.
I want to see more use of Squirtle in this matchup, because I know for Sephiroth Inkling, Inkling can dash under like 90% of Sephiroth's kit because of our low profiling dash, and Squirtle is super low to the ground. So I feel like that's gonna do the exact same thing. But I wanted him to be on Squirtle a bit longer to prove me right or wrong. But he took too much damage. So I guess it's time for the Charizard.
RIP the dream, but you know, this Charizard is no laughing matter. I've seen Tom's Charizard, and I haven't watched enough of his gameplay to really say what's the best, but every time I've seen his Charizard come out, I've seen great things happen. So
that's a kill, right? No?
Oh, could have been. I think he was maybe reading a roll in there, trying to get that. I think it was either F tilt or back air that he spaced there in center stage, but gonna try to hold on the ledge of Fire Breath and get caught by the up B. Gotta be mindful and respectful of that that option there.
I wanted to see Flare Blitz on the jab reset, but oh well. And now that's 90% to Tom's second stock. He just walked up slow. Oh, this is funny.
Looking to take a page out of Mango's book with that walk up slow.
Exactly.
Not able to get anything off of it.
That's
Anthony
that's a little bit of an oopsie.
Anthony gonna forget that he's playing a video game there and sacrifice the stock.
And here comes the Zard, like you said.
Yeah, and the Zard's coming back out. I think he felt pretty confident in how these interactions were playing out between Sephiroth and Charizard. So I really do think Tom's Charizard is pretty solid when he's able to, you know, play patiently. The one thing I think that Anthony has caught on to and Tom needs to be cognizant of is that Tom's got a little bit of a jumping habit when he's recovering the stage, and I mean that's something you can fall victim to when you play a character with multiple jumps. So just really think about, you know, do I need to jump here? Is it the right play? Because a lot of times your opponent might be ready to just capitalize and punish with an aerial. So
an Octoslash actually dragging Tom off stage, but luckily he came out of that with no scars. Ooh. Nope. Oh wow.
Ooh,
Anthony throws an up smash of his own.
Yeah,
stock.
I can kind of see why he would go for it. I mean, it's one of those things where if he catches the jump, I mean, that's just wonderful for him. So, Tommy, you're going to opt switch to the Ivysaur, maybe wanting to, you know, get an offstage position setup with some Razor Leafs and seal it up here, but Border is going to take it. Yep, and Tom's right back to the Charizard.
I'm surprised that Charizard's the play. I wouldn't expect that against Sephiroth, but
I genuinely just believe that this is because Tom is confident in what his Charizard can do, and
fair enough.
I feel the same way. So, Forward air here, almost taking the stock there.
He's still fine. He can hit.
Again, looking for these. I think that's a down smash there. I'm not the biggest fan of the option. I think if you're Tom, you just want to kind of play a little bit more patient. Maybe go for a reactionary jab or a tilt there at the ledge. Yeah, getting a call out is nice. Oh my goodness, he goes for it again. Mad Lad. There's that jumping habit I was talking about earlier.
Oh no, it's over.
Gonna lead to a disadvantageous positioning for the Charizard, and up air will seal that game.
Man, you hate to see it, but Anthony pulling it out